G'day everyone, and welcome back to some more Outer Worlds. Oh, and already my bird is crawling on my leg under my desk. Cool. Yeah, so last episode we got we got to Edgewood, and now I have no clue what we're actually supposed to do. So, let me check my... Cool, just like fighting the Jarl in Skyrim. What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
So, basically, you get to see how much we're worth. Cool. I can't believe I could just go around blasting people, honestly. This is cool. Going up! Yes! Classy elevator music. Fuck yeah. I'm dancing even though you can't see it.
Grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open and
am I interrupting?
because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking.
I can come back later.
Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Yeah, I mean, was that so hard to understand from like the last fucking sentence she said?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I hate this guy already. He's a fucking twat. I'll wait
You
till
were
you
saying,
finish.
Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct.
But why?
My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row.
A
What can I do for you?
You are so annoying already. You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you may have the right idea.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Yeah, I can see why. They're all avoiding you.
Only regulator we
Hell
have
yeah.
is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
I use you to get it? Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power
I'm
is
only being nice to him right now because
Go
I
down
might
to the
need him.
geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Mostly abandoned. Yeah, that's a good question.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
I wonder why they deserted though. Okay. Tell me what I need to do. I
My
don't
hope
care.
is that
Let
by
me just
cutting off their
get through.
power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town.
Oh, you sneaky
Before we go to
bastard.
the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Man, you're a wanker. Oh, bless you, Keels. Sorry, my bird just started sneezing. She's having a full-on sneezing fit. Oh. Alright, she's having scritches. I need to play one-handed for a moment. Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do. Oh, how will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified.
Well, I mean,
friendly.
it'll have a
From
name
what I
tag over her head,
understand,
but
the
whatever.
camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me.
Aha! I know.
asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, at least you're starting to see that you're a prick, and that's all I can ask for. I'll see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to
Alright,
you.
as long as you start treating her
You will
nicer.
need an
Like, damn.
administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Great.
I just don't want to get killed.
And diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Oh, can I borrow a hairpin?
Well,
I
I
may
am
need
glad
one.
to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help.
For
It
no
is a
reason
lot
other than
to ask of a
lockpicking, I
stranger,
swear.
I know.
Alright. Come on, get in the door. I'm not gonna... She teleported.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly. Alright, can we talk now?
We better clear out.
We're not
Hey,
in his
mister,
office.
can we
Oh.
talk?
What the hell?
Can we talk?
Yeah,
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's
I
just
literally asked for the
Mr.
company.
Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Yeah, honestly, he's not
Oh,
honest.
He ain't a liar. He believes every word he says.
Okay,
It's just
but that doesn't
he doesn't
mean...
always get where other folk
whatever.
are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
What is this? Shakespeare in space? A 4? Who says a 4? This town's got issues.
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Why do I need to speak to a vicar about this? You know what? Yeah, we'll stop by.
Thanks,
Whatever.
sister.
I want to get it
I
over
just
with.
think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
That's honestly fair. I understand what you're saying.
Something you need?
Yeah.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, I'll say I'm
It's hard
sorry.
to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sort of.
Yeah, I didn't let her talk that much, so it was a weird
Contract
assumption
said
to
any
make.
kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
Ooh.
So when I was born, I got sent here.
What kind of fucked up contract is that?
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Can I put my gun away?
Here. It's too
I
clean.
can. Yes! I can actually put my gun away. Excellent. I don't wanna... Also, I really understand what Pavati's saying. Like, I feel weird in a church just because I feel like I'm gonna make the place messy.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Okay, we're not here to confess
Just
any of that
tagging
sort of
along,
sin.
Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual
Cyanide.
counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
More something about morals. Yeah.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Yeah.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
I 100% believe it. Like, she wouldn't have come to me otherwise about that. Yeah.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't
What does
mind a
that
bit
mean?
of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
One
why.
of the reasons
I don't want to be rude to
transferred
this
here
guy
is
yet.
to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence
I'm
lies
not dealing
outside
with your
the town's
book
walls.
problems.
My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Okay, but that's a good question. Why would you want
I
that?
just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Nah, you're hiding something. Yeah, I think I should know.
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the
Yeah, you want it
cosmos.
for personal reasons,
Not many
asshole.
in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Look, I'm gonna say I'll look for it.
Thank you. If you retrieve it,
I may
you
never
can
look for
always
it.
find me here.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna go deal with the actual matter at hand that's important. You know? Something like that. Oh, bang. Put my weapon away. I'm in church. Jesus. I mean, sorry. I mean, God's above. Forgive me for
Hey,
pulling out my gun.
where are we headed? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
As someone who's done mechanic work, I'm not sure that's actually how people think, okay? Don't be so ignorant. Sometimes you see a machine that's actually in perfect condition, and you're like, ooh, that's really nice. I don't want to touch it.
The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right.
Oh, I don't know about
It's just
that.
that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
Don't worry, he's disappointing. Seriously, he really wants that contraband book. Just a fucking marauder. Should I kill him or should I sneak by him? Let's go around.
Something there.
Oh shit, there was one up top.
Watch out!
Oh shit. Genius. No, I don't want to get Pavati killed. I think when I died before, she'd actually died first, so let's just go around. Oh shit! What is going on? We got proxy mines. Cool. God, I'm so glad that's not alerting the bandits. There we go.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Whoa, hang on. Weapons are away. Let me talk to you.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
That's no worries. I just really want to talk to everyone, alright?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Oh, alright. I'll get out of your hair.
Much obliged.
No, put away the gun. Jesus. Don't shoot everything you see.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Hey. Hi.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Well, yeah, just...
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're
God,
right
Pavati's so
down,
wholesome.
Aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Yeah?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Human shit. Alright, I want to say that
A
first.
home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed.
Deep.
The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. Reed did send me.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I really hope that
Make
works.
amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to
I
make
want to
is
do
a
this the
mess.
peaceful way.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her straight up what's happening.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Well, first of all, I have no other choice, really.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
I think I will.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire
Yes.
town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Okay, now you're feeling manipulative.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice.
Yeah, she has a good point.
You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Yeah, no, I really don't. That's really uncomfortable. I mean, it's interesting to know, but that's fucking horrible for you to say.
I'm alright. I ain't so fragile.
Yeah, I can hear your voice,
That
alright?
was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Yeah, I do want to know the
Life
full
in
detail.
Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'm actually gonna... I think I'm more likely to help her, though, than that pompous asshole at the fucking cannery.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
What do you think?
Yeah, huh?
I guess you don't have a say in the matter. Cool. Are you comfortable with this, Pavati? Because I feel really...
Something you need?
Wow, you have such deep and meaningful conversations. Truly. I guess we go around the back.
Here we go!
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit you.
Unexpected. Leaving.
Alright, there's got to be an easier way in, or like a quieter, sneakier way in. So let's go.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, I'm glad I can make your dreams come true. Hide. I'm gonna take this one out from behind like we did with the last one.
I'm ready for this. We're pretty good at this.
I'm thinking if we go the long way, we might find less resistance. Give it that. Oh, you look cooler normally, but I need you to be stronger. Don't see me, don't see me. That was close. Ooh. Go. Go away. Shit.
Unexpected.
Alright, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Go, 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 go. Yes. Door's right here. Oh, we did it.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Panic searching.
Here they come! That's gotta hurt.
Whoa.
Broken through! Nice one!
Oh, cool. She just gets knocked out. Oh, thank God.
Where are we headed?
Nothing happened. What are you talking about? I was standing up the whole time. I just stood aside to let you take him out. Alright. Okay, manual override required. All 3 electrical track switches.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Righto. Sealed. Alright, so I have to use that. Oh, I'm stupid.
Here we go!
Hell yeah, we did. High five. Or not.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh man. Good now?
2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the veil? Yeah, huh?
You just asked me a question, I can't answer you? I'm not sending power to the Veil. With any luck, I'm redirecting it.
Get away!
Wait, what?
You're not real. You're not real.
Where are you?
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Unexpected.
Look out!
Got him. Oh, reject for now. Alright, I've been recording for ages, so I think as soon as I pull this lever, I'm gonna...
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to there?
You're trying to pose a lot of questions, aren't you? Alright, we'll answer those in the next episode. We'll flick this third switch, and then we'll go redirect the power, and we'll go from there. So, for now, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see some more of this stuff, leave a comment down below, feedback or whatever you want. Just, if you want to talk about your dog or any of that, I don't care, just talk to me. I'm happy. So until next time, take care and can't wait to see you in the next episode. Goodbye!